What's going on, Hero Clix fan? Welcome back to Power Action Clix. I'm DK, and today I'm going to be doing a set review for the Smash and Destroy Hero Clix set. Now, the set's been out for a little bit, and I've got to do some playing with the figures, trying some things out, as well as I've seen a few reviews from other content creators, so don't forget to go check those out. I like to think it helps me kind of have a bit more well-rounded view to wait and see how this stuff's being played before just kind of rushing out a review when the set's revealed. So for the format of this review, I'm going to be doing a smash or pass. So smash means, we like it, we want to play it, we think it's good. A pass is going to be more in lines with not too sure about it, don't necessarily think it's the best, as well as, not really my style. So that being said, this set's kind of just my opinion. We might disagree on certain figures, but at the end of the day, this review is really just for fun and to give you an idea of, some of these figures. Also, I'm going to try to point out some of the figures I might think are decent in other game formats like pulp. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So first off is 1A is the first Hulk. He's got that trait that lets him grow. I don't think he's bad for 50 points, maybe if you were just trying to throw him in a team for 50 points. But I think I decided I'd rather pass on this one, and I'd rather play the next one, the Hulk 1B, just because I don't know how many times you're actually going to get to be promoted with this Hulk in a game, and that's kind of his whole shtick. So let's take a look at the 1B. So 1B does have this Gamma Smash. I am going to be smashing, or more importantly, Gamma Smashing this Hulk. And that's really because, for 70 points, you're getting 8 clicks. He's got that Quake. I think it'd be easier to go from this one into the 100-point Hulk, really. And of course, you can't forget these guys have Avengers team ability, so they'll get, most of the time they'll probably be getting +1 depending on who you're attacking. So smash on that one. 1C's up next. I think I'm going to give this one another smash. He's got this really cool willpower if you do promote into him. He's got another special Quake. He's 100 points, 10 clicks of health. He has a lot of impervious at the end of his dial, and Battle Fury. 12 attack, too. Not bad in pulp. But that's more what I'm thinking those Hulks for is pulp. Number 2 is the Valkyr. I didn't mind drafting this in drafting this one, just because, you can't really turn down a prob if that's the only one that you drafted. I would actually give this one, I think I'd actually give this one a smash. Why not? 35 points. She's a taxi prob. She's Asgardian, and also Mystic and Warrior if you're trying to go for that team. So yeah, why not? Moving on, number 3. His damage control worker. I think I decided I was going to pass on this one. I'm not really too sure how good damage control is going to be in pulp. I think it only has a few figures. Moving on, the Los Diablos Soldier. He's only 25 points. He's got 5 range, dual targeting, in cap, enhance. It's pretty good for what he is, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give him a smash. Cheap enhance. It also is going to, teams are going to come into play on all these picks, really, but the Los Diablos Officer, he's a soldier, he's leadership, he's got that Fire the Iceberg rocket for 30 points. For 30 points, that's not bad, but I don't think I'd be necessarily reaching for this guy, so I think I'm going to have to pass on him. Number 5 is one I think they kind of grew on me is Ant-Man. He's got the team player. He's Avengers. He's damage control. His traded damage control lets him turn somebody small and they can move through walls, which is actually pretty cool. He does have Empower. He's tiny himself and he's 30 points. Sometimes I want a little more out of Ant-Man, but this is kind of something that we seem to get. Not really like the best attacker. It doesn't always have like a move and attack and such. But maybe that's just the character. So that one, I am going to go ahead and smash on that one. I like his ability, really. I mean, you could throw it on an Avengers team for 30 points. That wouldn't be too bad. Arcade, this is the robot that he produces, I believe. I think I'm going to pass on this one. I'm probably going to just pass on Arcade all around. So number 6 is a pass. Absorbing Man, I've been looking at him. I don't think he's bad. I wouldn't mind trying him out in Pulp. As for Modern, I don't know. I mean, obviously the Chase one's good, and maybe switching out into a couple of these other ones is pretty decent. But what really gets me about him is that he drops his ball and chain when you switch out. If he didn't do that, I think I would definitely want to smash just all around on a Absorbing Man. But I think as far as Pulp goes, I do like the Whirlpool one too. I think that attack's really cool. That's the Water Absorbing Man F. And some of these other ones aren't too bad. This one's got Running Shot and 4 damage for 75 points. Poison. That one has Outwit. They'll do their own thing, but I feel like it'd just be kind of a lot of work. You could be probably trying to run something a little more simple and better for the points, but maybe not. I mean, 75 points, you're getting all that utility of switching out. I think I am just going to go ahead and give a smash on Absorbing Man, A through G. And even though G is the Chase, and I'll get to those later. They all kind of have their own little thing going for them, and you're going to have to really switch out smart with him, but I do think he's pretty cool. So moving on to 8A, Craven. This is the Sun, I believe. I decided I was going to pass on both Cravens, honestly. I can't see myself really using them in Pulp. I mean, maybe on I don't know. Oh, that one's not even Sinister Syndicate. He's Animal, Brute, Martial Artist, Warrior. I mean, maybe for a 45-point Outwit. I think I'm going to pass on him. Him and Craven 8B. Number 9A is Speedball. He can't really move and attack. He doesn't have range. I don't like that about him. But I do like that he has prob. And he also is damage control. He's Avengers. He's Spider-Man family. He's Thunderbolts. And he's a prob for those teams, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and give him a smash. I like that he's a cheap prob, or not really cheap, but he is a prob. There's not a lot of prob in Spider-Man family, or maybe even Avengers, there's probably not that much prob. So he's like a maybe if you couldn't fit a prob into your team and you're going for a theme team. So I go ahead and give him a smash. Excavator. I mean, for 30 points, he's got 6 clicks of health. That's not bad at all. This one is Wrecking Crew. Is Wrecking Crew really that good in Pulp? It's got some good synergy. I wouldn't mind trying it out. I like that he's 30 points with 6 clicks of health. He's got a reducer. He's got charge. But I think I'm just going to... And he's Brute. I think I'm going to pass on him. So 10A is Thunderball. I kind of like this Thunderball. I think 60 points is kind of a little bit for him. I wish he was maybe a little cheaper. But I mean, I like that he has Outwit and Perplex, and he gives Wrecking Crew Stealth. That's pretty good. I mean, that's definitely some support for any team he's on. He's also got Super Strength, Charge. You use him with the other Wrecking Crew members, and he's going to gain all those synergies, obviously. like the one that gives him blocking train so you can smack him to a super strength. So I think I am going to give him a smash. 10B is pile driver. 50 points. He may be given a close/range terrain action as free. But I think I am going to pass on him for now. Wrecker. Oh. I don't know. Number 10C. 85 points. I feel like that's a lot in pulp. I did kind of decide. I mean, he does get some synergy, but I think I'm going to pass on him. Hawkeye. I think is going to definitely be a pass as well. 75 points. He's got 7 clicks of health, range combat expert, precision strike. But even for like pulp, I don't know. 75 points, I feel like you better be getting something good for 75 points. That's a quarter of your team. You could be going cheaper and possibly better. Thori. I actually kind of like Thori. Animal, Monster, Avenger, Asgardian, Masters of Evil. And he's got those team abilities. He's got Avengers and Masters of Evil team abilities. And Pulp, yeah, I mean, he's got Willpower. If he has the Master, his Charge Flurry. When Thori attacks characters, Thori's Master was hit this turn. Modify his attack +1. Empower. He's tiny for some reason. It's like, sometimes they don't give, like, is he tiny? No, probably not. I think he's good. He's got 4 range. I mean, having Charge Flurry, not bad at all. Plus Masters of Evil and Avengers. I'm going to give him a smash. I think is it his first appearance? Gosh, there's been a lot of first appearances in this set. I think this is Thori's first appearance in Hero Clix. Lenny Ballinger, 13. I think I actually am going to go ahead and give this guy a smash. Just on the grounds that he is kind of the person that's making the damage control worthwhile. For 30 points, he's making them be able to do their power action for free. Their damage control trait for free. I think that's good. He's also got Empower and Leadership. Not bad at all. And he's got, if you have anybody who can copy the shield team ability with him, like, that's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and give him a smash. He's making that team work. And he generates the Fluppy, right? Yeah, just for free, generate a puppy. Captain America. You know, even in drafting, I didn't think he was that good. 75 points. I think I'm going to be passing on this one. The Desir. So Desir and Brune, actually, I think I'm going to be smashing on them. I think they're not bad. There's definitely some... Might be able to run an Asgardian team with all those figures. Not too bad. They're good. Is that the one that gets friendly characters named Desir increase their single D6 rolls by +1? She's only doing that really to herself. Well, I guess and the Desir. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would consider... I think I would give them both a smash. Pretty cool. Especially if you're looking to use, like I said, Mystical Warrior or Asgard and Pulp. Might be worth a try. And they're Mystics. Mystics can be good in Pulp. Steve Rogers. Do I like this one? You know, I think I'm going to pass on this one. You know, it's not something I'm necessarily going to try to use. I wish you could use him with the chase cap. That would be awesome. Maybe I'd try it or something. 60 points or less. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on him. General Ross is 16B. He's kind of cool for being like a soldier. He's got Mastermind. He's got another enhance, to just enhance up your whole team. He's got shield team ability. But overall, I think I'm going to be passing on him. 17 is Black Ant. I think I did use him in drafting, but I actually wasn't that impressed by him. I want to say I don't think I would play him in pulp. Just better options, I think. He's got Mastermind Stealth, but and he heals, and he does Empower. I don't know. I could be wrong. He's Assassin. There's things I like about him. Not too sure about this one, actually. Want to say pass. I could be wrong. He's not. I don't think he's bad. I don't know if I would use him. Toad is number 18, 45 points. He bounces around the map. You know, I don't know. Poison. Is poison as good as you want it to be in pulp? Especially if it's just a regular poison? Pass on this one. Even though I'd like to see Brotherhood in pulp. 19 is Scarlet Witch. I want to like her. 60 points kind of seems like a lot. Obviously, she's a taxi, Pensai, barrier, prob. She can make better critical hits for Brotherhood. She's Mystics. There's a part of me that wants to say smash. I think I'm going to pass. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on Scarlet Witch. Quicksilver is number 20. I think I'm actually going to give a smash on him. I like, you know, he's got shape change, hypersonic. He can target 2 people. He gives other friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Brotherhood +1 attack. I like that. I like effects like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give him a smash. 21 is Zax. I already decided I'm going to be passing on him. I like that he's a brute and he's a monster, but I don't know. It was funny because when I played against him in drafts, I actually was able to get him in the water because of wave, and he was taking damage from it. Quicksand 22. I think this is one I'm really pretty. I really like her. I think she's good. I mean, Flurry. She gives everybody energy shield. She has a stop click, impervious, shape change. She is giant, but she gets that willpower and reach. She's got Quake for 60 points. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to say smash on her. I think it's her first appearance, and just a really great sculpt. Really awesome. Primus, I decided that I am going to smash on Primus. I just like his traded ability. He's got shape change and impervious. He's got precision strike and some range. And he has his brute, helps out brute trait. Hazmat, I already decided I'm going to be passing on Hazmat. That's number 24A and 24B. There's a part of me that kind of wants to like 24B, but I think I am going to be passing. D-Cell is number 25. You know, I do like her. I wouldn't mind her trying her on an X-Men or Brute team. She's actually pretty cool. Nobody's going to be able to make range attacks on you if you have her and Quicksand. That's pretty great. Yeah, I think I'll give her a smash. I believe it's her first appearance, too. And I like her trait. Arcade. I'm going to be passing on Arcade. It would be nice to see in the future, because, you know, in X-Men 97, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of robots and sentinels. If robots became more of a prevalent keyword in pulp, I might try him out. Trying to use those markers and outwit. But besides that, I think I'm going to be passing on him. Taskmaster. I am going to be smashing on him. I think I like C and A the best. Just your basic Blades, Claws, Fangs, and then also one without wit. So smash on Taskmaster. It's only 65 points too. You could definitely throw him in some teams. He's got team player. Giant Man. I did decide I'm going to pass on Giant Man 2. That's 28A. You know, I've actually played against him and with him, and it didn't go as well as I was hoping. But, you know, those could have been just the games I played with him. But I do think I will be passing on him. Goliath is 28B. And I do like him a little better. His traits are pretty decent. He's 50 points. He's got 6 clicks of health, empower, invincible. And I'm going to go ahead and smash on him. I like that he's a little bit cheaper. Rhino here is 28A. I'm going to be smashing on him. I think it's cool that he's Sinister Syndicate. I think I would try him out at 50. I mean, but 75 is going to get that flurry. You just got to play well with him, play smart. He's also a brute. Could try and use him in a brute team. Try to make use of that +1 speed for brutes. Yeah, I could see it working. Why not in pulp? So I'll be given a smash for Mr. Rhino here. 29B is Abomination, although he's not pulp. I like him. You know, I like this. He makes it so your characters can't be knocked back. Opposing characters can't knock characters back and can't be given terrain actions. Man, he hates on other super strength guys. I think there's a team to build with him, Titania, and maybe somebody else, a couple other figures, to really hate on people. I'm going to go ahead and smash on him. Although I think he's the best served in drafting. He was a monster. I wiped out a lot of people with him. Wave is 30. I am going to go ahead and give Wave a smash. I just kept popping out water terrain markers with her. She could hide in the water terrain. She's got charge and flurry. Sidestep and flurry, and she's flying. I made a lot of attacks where I didn't actually get to hit with her, but still pretty good. Flurry, Blades, Claws, Fangs, that's really good. And the Perplex, like I was saying, helped out. I think she's one of the first characters that can pick up the water terrain, and it also might be her first appearance as well. The Destroy Armor, there's no doubt about it. It's a smash. It's good, 31A. I won't be surprised if you see quite a few people use it. Get on the third click, getting that +2 defense and making him giant size. I saw how powerful the other day that could be. You throw it on the Juggernaut chase like that, and he's got a super high defense, and he's pretty nasty. And he gets that willpower. So that's pretty good. It's good. It's a good thing they're unique, else I would just outline your whole Asgardian team with it. I like that you can throw it on any Asgardian for free too. I do tend to play Asgardians in silver. The Destroyer, that's 31B. It's definitely good. I think a lot of primes are good. I think all the primes are good in this set, really. Just all the craziness it offers. I think it might be a cornerstone for a Asgardian team in Modern. If not with other, some other kind of team. It's good. I'm definitely going to smash on it. And only a couple more here in the CUR. So Bulldozer is number 32. He's good. I mean, dang, 60 points. I think he's good. I'm definitely going to smash with him. He doesn't have speed. He gives other Wrecking Crew. He lets them generate and pick up a standard object or blocking terrain marker. I think that's really good. You could probably... you don't even have to have a full, Wrecking Crew team. You could use him and another Wrecking Crew person and still try to take advantage of that. So smash on Bulldozer. Debris, number 33. I'm going to go ahead and... I think I'm going to go ahead and smash on Debris. So I think this is her first appearance as well. She's Avengers. Generates those debris markers, which is pretty cool. 35 points. Telekinesis. Use her on any of those teams as a TK. And free choose up to 4 debris markers within range and line of fire. For each marker chosen, deal an opposing character occupying or adjacent to that marker 1 damage. I mean, so it's not bad. You could try and potentially hit people's back lines or support with that, which might be pretty decent. Alright, now picking up where I left off on the super rares. So let's take a look at number 34, which is Arrow. Might be one of the best super rares in the set. Just really what she has and being 45 points, she's really good. I mean, the Perplex, Probability Control, TK, she's got a rollout, just good. And then her Arrow-Kinesis, move a friendly character within range that can use flying or that shares a keyword with Arrow, 1 square. They may automatically break away. She can carry 2. She's a really good piece, honestly. Probably definitely one of the super rares I'd want to pick up. I did actually think about trying to use her with Hulk. You could use her with Hulk or Iron Man. Would that be the best? I don't know. I would consider using her with Hulk because then you can move him. Just 1 square. Yeah, I mean, it could come in handy. And then she's just a support for him. And then Scientist, her and the Hulk are both scientists, so they could benefit from Tony Stark. I'm going to give a smash on her. Of course I'm going to give a smash on her. She's the best super rare. So, and she's got team player. Definitely a good little bonus. Next up is number 35A. So Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder. They're both really good. I mean, honestly, I think they have exactly the same trait, right? Pretty much. I think it's a variation. It's an action token. Give an action token. Remove. So one removes an action token and one gives an action token. They're both, in my opinion, I didn't even realize they're cosmic. Of course they're cosmic goats. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely a smash on them. That's pretty cool. They're also flying. Obviously they can carry 2. You carry characters with the Asgardian, and they can be given a costed action as if they weren't carried. Yeah, really good. I think I'm going to be using them or trying them out in silver because I tend to use Asgardians in silver. I just have a better selection and quite a collection actually of Asgardians in silver right now. So I might be picking them up for silver. Really, I like both of them, so definitely a smash on A and B, Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder. Constrictor is number 36. I do think this is one that I can live without from the set. I don't see any real big reason to pick him up. So I'm definitely going to be passing on him. Why he's actually in the set is because he's from Hunted. He's in part of the comic books of Hunted with Kraven and Spider-Man and Rhino. So I suppose that's why he's here. Next up is Harpy. I think I decided I was going to pass on the regular 37A. I'm going to give a pass on her. I just, for 80 points, I feel like I could be doing something better. I do kind of like her carry off the Hulk. The character that she hit, you can place it adjacent to her, kind of like this dive bomb. That's kind of cool, but like I was saying, I don't think that's something I'd play, so definitely a pass. Harpy 37B, however, obviously primes are a lot better. This one can come back from the dead multiple times. Not too sure, however, though, what would happen if the collector's trying to attack her and then she dies. Does she get collected or does she come back? That's something I was curious about because I'd totally try to use her to mess with the collector. She's good. definitely going to be doing a smash on her Red Harpy. Number 38 is Titania. I love this outfit of her. I think this is really actually a pretty cool sculpt of her. I like this reference to the Punch Club. That's actually something that happens in the She-Hulk comics. I'll probably do a video at that as well, just for fun. So, friendly characters with the Brute keyword take a maximum of 1 damage from characters that can use Super Strength or Close Combat Expert. So there's kind of this team you could be building around Brutes, Close Combat, and Super Strength. And I think it is actually something to look into because the meta is like heavily Close Combat. So definitely this might be a figure, it's not too bad to pull. Decent super rare, good sculpt. And, she's going to benefit from being a Brute in all the different ways that entails. Probably be trying her at 30 more than 100, but that's just me. So smash on her. Number 39 is going to be Cinder. I did already make a decision. Oh, she's Cosmic too. I don't think that's going to change my opinion, though. I am going to be passing on Cinder. Not too hot on her dial. And, just what she's offering, I think, like I was saying, I feel like there's better things to be playing for her points. Thor. It's got that one stop click. Thor number 40. It's not bad. There might be some ways to try to use him. I mean, you could use him with the goats and there probably is an Asgardian team in Modern, and I don't know how really good or relevant it will be, but pretty decent, I imagine, depending on what level you're playing at. But I think I'm actually going to pass on Thor. I just think it's not something I'm going to go out of my way for, but that's just me. And number 41 is Tony Stark. This one's going to be a smash for me. I really like, in this set there's those big bruisers and then there's kind of those tech or finesse pieces. I think he's one of those finesse pieces. You kind of have to use his powers to the best of your ability on your team. And I like what he does. I think it's very interesting. You make them, the scientists, into Stark Industries. They reduce damage by 1. So some interesting stuff. I would definitely try. I have the Hulk, and I would definitely like to try Tony Stark out with the Hulk. His Invincible would be reduce 3 damage. He'd get that energy shield, impervious, and you'd be making that terrain marker. Although I'm not 100% sure if you pick up the terrain marker, would those benefits go away? Number 42 is going to be the Hulk. I do really like this Hulk. I think it's cool. They're definitely making these bruisers in this set. He's half your team, but man, he makes multiple attacks. He's got super strength. Making a team around him, I think it could be a lot of fun. You could make him cosmic. He heals. He gets a free attack. He takes maximum of 2 damage. He already does get the willpower, though, from being a giant and the reach. So I do like him. Of course, he's Brute, monster scientist, so he can benefit in a lot of different ways from that. You could be giving him pizza because he's a monster with Deadpool and Elsa. Like I was saying, Arrow could help him with the scientist or Stark. And then Brute, all the different stuff that Brute hands out. Could give him a long sword or use him with any of the other bonuses in this set. So definitely a gamma smash on the Hulk here, number 42. Captain America is number 43. Man, I've gone back and forth on this one. I feel like he's good. I mean, he has 2 stop clicks at least. People were down on him because he doesn't have reducers. And then he makes that Pog, so it's not like... If he hits his first stop click, and then you could just mastermind to the dinosaur, I don't think he's bad. I think it's going to take a little bit of... I think you're going to have to be good with him and know what you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and give him a smash, though. I really love the sculpt. I like that he generates the dinosaur. I'm probably going to do a video about him as well, just because I think he's cool. The dino's pretty cool, too. Somehow I almost forgot Magneto here. So number 44 is Magneto. I really like this Magneto. I love Brotherhood. I'm a sucker for X-Men's. These New Mutants, that's interesting. Good keywords: energy shield, deflection, mastermind. When he hits, give each character that isn't equipped or holding a terrain marker an action token. He's got TK. TK is free with a Brotherhood of Mutants keyword character or a terrain marker. So there's definitely some things to like about him. 6 range. Does he have... Oh, he doesn't have the range combat expert on his first style, but he does have the leadership. When you succeed, you can... mind control is free. I definitely like him. I think he's cool. I haven't decided yet if I'd rather play him... You're not getting that leadership at 60, but you are getting it at 100. It kind of depends on what you're going for with your team, but he's definitely a smash for me. Number 45 is the Juggernaut. It's kind of funny to me that this one, he doesn't have damage control, but if you actually read these comics, the very first issue of the Unstoppables, he's actually working for damage control. So I think that's funny. It's a really interesting Juggernaut. I might have to make a video about that one as well. He had gotten the armor taken away from him, and all kinds of other stuff had happened to him. So it is kind of cool to see him here. I liked the Unstoppables. I thought it was a cool series. I think I want to play him at 145 over 225, but I think either way is possible. I lost actually the other day to one that was 225, and he had the Destroyer armor. His power moves really good, especially depending on who you're playing or what characters. That 3 damage and knockback could definitely be used to your advantage. He's got that leadership. Biggest downside is not being able to heal. If he was able to heal, it'd be a little more nasty. He does give friendly characters with the brute keyword within 4 squares safeguard outwit, which is actually really good too. And Juggernaut, it's definitely, if you wanted to, you could use Assist from Another World to bring in a different Juggernaut whenever you want. So that's something to keep in mind. I do like him. I like the Unstoppables, so I'll definitely probably try to make a team with him. Maybe even just for fun. So definitely a Juggernaut smash on this one. And number 46 is Freya. I think she's good. I am going to go ahead. I already know I'm going to give her a smash. I like that she triple probs for Asgardians, and like I said, I like to play Asgardians in silver. You could also she has a really short dial, 3 clicks of health, but you could throw something like the Destroyer armor on her, and then she gets those terrain markers. I don't think she's bad. She's also cosmic and marksman. All good things. And she generates all these terrain markers. I like the War of the Realms one the best. Friendly characters within 4 squares have safeguard, opposing perplex, and opposing probability control. So definitely a smash on her. Captain Marvel. I might be just a little... not biased, but I think I kind of formulated an opinion because I've already played her twice and I beat her twice. So I don't know if that's fair, but I want her to be good. I think the meteor thing is really cool. I also like, of course, that she's Guardians of the Galaxy. She's Kree. She's a soldier. I think she's not... I don't know. I think I'm going to be... Yeah, I know I am. I'm going to pass on her. I don't know what team I'd really go making with her. But then again, I already have a lot of stuff in mind that I am from the set going to be playing with. I just don't think it's going to be her. I do like the Meteor Barrage thing, though. A lot of characters in the set, it was pretty cool that they had... they generate these different markers, and they have this really interesting effect on the battlefield. I think that's Probably the coolest thing about this set. I do like those meteors. I think when I was drafting, I drafted the Abomination, and she came back down, and I just demolished her right after that with Abomination. And I was I think that's when I might have formulated a opinion. So Absorbing Man is 99. I kind of like this Absorbing Man. He's not like super great. He's 75 points, 6 clicks of health. He's got Empower, Super Strength. I like that he picks up those terrains and he gets these different abilities based on that. Stealth and Steel Energy, Flurry and Giant Reach, Close Combat Expert, and Quake. I do like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and give him... I'll give him a smash. Absorbing Man smash. And Red Hulk is number 100. I think he's kind of just your quintessential play-at-home kit. You know, some of them are a little bit, mid, if that. I think I'd maybe throw him in that category. And I think I would also be putting the Los Diablos soldier that goes with him, number 101. But I think I'm going to have to pass on both of them. Leader is number, in the legacy cards here, is number 13A. I like him. I think he's really cool. I do think I'm going to be passing on him, even though I think all the legacy cards are really good. So are all the chases. All the chases were pretty cool in my opinion, and the legacy cards. I think I'm going to be passing on him because the only thing I'd really be wanting, I think that I could utilize here is that probability control. I don't know how much that green door manipulation is actually going to come into play. Just because there's, how many characters are you going to be able to use that on? I don't know. There's probably some. Spider-Man is 18. I think I am going to actually smash on this one. I think his power to I Made It Rain. Opposing characters within range and line of fire drop any held objects and unequip any equipment. I think that's pretty cool. He's got Leap Climb, Stealth, Precision Strike, Safeguard, Opposing Probability Control for 50 points. Yeah, and he's got Ultimates and Spider-Man team ability. I think I would go ahead and maybe smash on him. I could see throwing him in a Spider-Man team or something. Hercules is 26 here. I do actually like this one. It's like I like damage control. I don't know how good the team is as a team. It does have some cool pieces, though. Hercules and Juggernaut, the Legacy Juggernaut, are super awesome. Probably to make the best out of them, though, you want to be running the guy who makes the damage control power free. And I also do like what he does with the equipment. Generate an equipment from your KO area. Hercules or an adjacent friendly character may equip it. Oh wow, is that a way to cheat equipment onto like a bigger character? That actually might be pretty good. And the terrain isn't destroyed when he hits people with it. That's really cool too. And then he gets close combat and probability control. I like him. I'm going to go ahead and give a smash on him as well. Maestro is number 28. He's my favorite, I think. I'm sure a lot of people like him. He's just cool. He's a great looking figure. He can heal. He does get that Cosmic too. He's got the phasing. He can make a close attack. Yeah, not bad. For what he has for 70 points, I think he's really good. Obviously, he's going to benefit from a bunch of different stuff for his keywords, like Brute. He deals penetrating damage. 4 penetrating is good to me. Yeah, he's good. Definitely going to have to give a Maestro smash on this one. Juggernaut is 30, the Legacy Juggernaut. I'm always going to remember this one because me and my friends really liked this Juggernaut. We thought it was so cool when he came out that you could take off the helmet and put it back on. We really loved it for that, which is pretty goofy, but Just it made him kind of more memorable in my opinion, and I liked playing with him. And I do think this figure is good too. At first, when I saw him, I was kind of like, but the more I like looked at him and read into it, I think he's actually pretty cool. He kind of reminds me of the Chase one. I mean, he's cheaper, and like I was saying, you could trade the Juggernauts out with each other with an assist from another world, which might be a nifty trick depending on who you're playing. He does that targeting all characters that he moved through. Destroy all blocking terrain within 3 squares of Juggernaut. Yeah, so I do think he's cool. How is the the Juggernaut's huge. How is he not a giant? He's just like a normal size. You know what I mean? Like the Chase Juggernaut, I think he should be. I think the Chase Juggernaut is actually a little more ridiculous because you can equip him. Juggernaut's like gigantic. I don't know. That's just my opinion, I guess. He probably should be a giant. He's wearing a giant armor and he's huge. I mean, he's probably bigger than the Red King, and the Red King's giant. Like, so, I don't know. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So, Smash on Juggernaut. Really cool, fun figure. I love seeing this one come back into play. Wonder Man. I mean, I can't say no to this Wonder Man. He does have 3 stop clicks. And he's Avengers. Oh, but only the first time this click is revealed. Yeah, I didn't realize that. But I think he's still good for 50 points. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and smash on him. Scar, the most busted figure in the set. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be trying to brew with him and just abuse him to the maximum potential. Making a character that can make attacks when you move him is super ridiculous. He starts out ridiculous. He's got 5 damage. Make an attack but only target an opposing character that Green Scar missed. Makes free attacks. He's got 10 clicks of health. All this stuff for 75 points. It's like, definitely he got favored here. I would say out of all the legacy cards, he's the most busted. Like, why would you make him this busted? You must have done that on purpose or liked it that much. He has leap climb. Whew. Yeah, he's good. Definitely, probably the most busted figure in the set. So, yeah, I will be given a Scar Smash on that. Wish I had one. I don't want to go spend $150 or more on that guy now. I think he's probably at. Legacy Druid, 34. I think he kind of grew on me. I do like him, what he has to offer for the 50 or the 30 points. I mean, if you are able to hit the 6 on the die roll, you just give somebody Penetrating Psychic Blast. That's pretty neat. Could use him with a cheap barrier. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm going to smash on Druid. Red King is 44. Oh, yeah. This was, I think I only had a couple of these legacy figures. This is one of the ones I just happen to have sitting around. He's a leader. He gets those bonuses. He's only armor and ruler. 80 points. I mean, you compare him to Green Scar, and he doesn't look that good. But, I'll try him out just because I have him, but that's really it. I think you could pass, or I could pass on him. And so the last one we're looking at is the Spirit of Vengeance Red Hulk. Such an awesome figure. I'm so glad he got a legacy card. I'm glad that they're making these legacy cards for these convention. I think he was a convention exclusive. Really beautiful figure. I do kind of like the way that they made him here. Getting all those pilot bonuses. I mean, there's definitely some ways to abuse him here. He can't be healed. Instead, remove it from the game without scoring it and deal Spirit of Vengeance Hulk 1 unavoidable. I like him. I think he's really cool. You have to find maybe the right pilots to go with him. He's cosmic, he's mystics, he's got great keywords. I wouldn't mind trying him on a symbiote team. I do have a lot of them. I've probably most of the most recent symbiotes. I think the only one I'm missing is the Colossal Carnage. So definitely going to be given a Red Hulk smash on Spirit of Vengeance. I think it's really cool to see him here. It does have that improved movement, elevated and through characters. Maps. I do think that all the objects and terrain, I like them all. I'm not too big on the traps. I don't know how to best utilize them. I think the objects and terrain overall, I think they're worth a smash. I really just like bringing that that kind of spirit into the game. Like, I picked up this car and I smashed somebody with it. I think that's really cool. Or the dumpster fire. That one's pretty awesome. I threw a dumpster at somebody. I love the terrain. I wish we had more like 3D terrain to work with, but I actually use 3D terrain all the time in my games just for fun. I think it's cool. It's probably one of my favorite parts of tabletop gaming and HeroClix is that 3D gaming aspect of it. Tabletop aspect. The school bus. I don't know how many terrain markers we have right now that provide elevated. That's one of them, so that might definitely be one worth having, especially if you're using something that you want to use that elevated for, like a Spider-Man team. And the standard objects. And then we run into the one-shot cards. I think they're all good. They're all good for different things. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. When a friendly character takes damage after resolutions, you may choose that until the end of your next turn. They can use Battle Fury, Close Combat Expert, and Invulnerability. I think that's good. These are all going to be good on different teams. I could already tell you I'm probably going to smash all of them. Heimdall Sights, only with Asgardians, but still really good. Insurance Policy. You get to remove up to 3 action tokens from among friendly characters if you destroy one of your costed terrain markers. I like that. I think we will. I won't be surprised if we start seeing more costed terrain markers. I mean, the traps are costed terrain markers. So I think you could just blow up one of the traps or something, and then you would get to remove that. Get to remove 3. I mean, that's pretty good. Unstoppable. Friendly characters can use charge. When they do, they may move through blocking or destroy blocking terrain. Really good. I think that was the one that came in with the release date kit, but I could be wrong. And Wrecking Ball. Yeah, smash on the Wrecking Ball. All equipment are good in my opinion. For especially 5-point equipment. Giving you reach, gives you again that destroy blocking, but only during close combat. Absorbing man is the qualifying keyword. So a smash on that one. And that about wraps it up for this one. I do planning on putting out some more content. I have some different things in the works. Let me know what kind of content you wouldn't mind seeing more from me. I do plan on doing some more comic book content because that's just something I love to lean into. It's really what gets me interested in HeroClix and something that drives me to make content and play the game. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to throw it a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the set. And we will catch you on the next video.